Okay, let's talk about household budgeting, but forget everything you think you know, the boring spreadsheets, the stress, all of it. Today, we're going to treat this like it's a secret weapon, your own personal guide to getting some real financial freedom.
You know that feeling, right? You get your paycheck, you're feeling good, and then boom, a week later you check your account and you're just like, wait, where did it all go? It seriously feels like these tiny, invisible ninjas are just raiding your bank account while you sleep. And that feeling, that I don't know where my money is going feeling, that is a massive source of stress for so many people. But here's the really good news. There is a powerful fix. A good budget isn't just about crunching numbers. It's about you taking back the controls and finally kicking that financial anxiety to the curb. So, yeah, let's actually give this thing a name. We're going to call it the Money Ninja Problem. And in this first part, we're going to get super clear on what we're actually dealing with here. So what's the solution to our ninja problem? It's a budget. And I know, just hearing the word can make people cringe. But forget all that. A budget is simply your secret recipe for making sure you are the one who decides where your money goes. It's all about being intentional, not about being restrictive.
All right, so to put this whole secret recipe together, we got to know the ingredients first, right? And that brings us to our next section where we're going to dig into your financial flow, which is really just this simple dance of money coming in and money going out.
And honestly, it all just boils down to two things: income and expenses. Your income, that's all the money coming in. Think of it like your financial fuel. And your expenses, well, those are the money ninjas. That's all the money going out. The whole game is just making sure you have more fuel coming in than ninjas sneaking out.
Now, when we talk about income, it's so easy to just think about your main paycheck. But you've got to think bigger. You have to count everything: that surprise bonus you got at work, any royalties from a side project, even passive income from investments. Every single dollar counts as fuel. And then, on the flip side, you've got the ninjas. And believe me, it is absolutely critical to figure out where your money is disappearing to, because these little expenses, they are masters of disguise. I mean, some of them are obvious, sure, like your rent, but the tricky ones are the ones that get you. That daily coffee you grab on the way to work? Oh yeah, that adds up. And what about that gym membership you swore you'd use back in January that's, well, just collecting dust? That is a classic money ninja, quietly draining your account month after month.
Okay, so we've nailed down the problem and we know the two main players: income and expenses. Now for the fun part, the actual game plan. So for section 3, we're diving into your budgeting blueprint. This is where we get down to business.
I want you to think about your budget like it's a financial map. It is not a cage, okay? It is a tool to help you get where you want to go. It shows you where you are right now, and it helps you chart a course to your destination, like, say, building up your savings, without falling into those overspending traps along the way. And the process is actually way simpler than you'd think. Step 1, you list everything. I mean it. All your income, all your expenses, no matter how small. Step 2, you do the ninja math. And step 3, you look at the final number and you adjust your plan. That adjust part is where the magic happens. It's where you might use a framework like the 50-30-20 rule to give every dollar a job. 50% for what you need, 30% for what you want, and 20% straight to savings. And this right here, this is the heart of it all. The ninja math is just this simple little formula: income minus expenses. If your result is a positive number, awesome! You are absolutely on the right track. If it's negative, don't freak out. That's not a failure. It's just a signal that it's time to go back and make a few changes. And hey, if you ever feel like this is all too much, just think about this. Entire governments and huge multinational corporations, they all run on budgets. If they can manage trillions of dollars, you can totally manage your household. It's time to put on your budgeting cape and be your own financial superhero. So you might be wondering, why are we doing all this? What's the real prize at the end of this journey? Well, that brings us to our final section, the empowerment payoff. This is where we see how this whole budgeting thing goes from being a chore to being a tool that can genuinely change your life. You have to shift your mindset on this because this is so important. Budgeting is not about telling yourself no all the time. It's about giving yourself the power to say yes to the things that actually matter to you. Just look at this. This is the classic example of the latte factor. Swapping that fancy coffee shop drink for a home brew every day, it seems like such a tiny change, right? Almost insignificant.
But when you look at how much you save over an entire year, the difference is, wow, it's staggering. It just goes to show you how these small, consistent changes can lead to huge wins down the road.
And really, that's what this all comes down to. This isn't just about spreadsheets or math. It's about taking back control of your money, getting rid of that nagging stress, and clearing a path toward real, actual financial freedom.
So the tools are right here in your hands. Your financial dreams, whatever they are sitting on the runway, just waiting for you to give them the green light. The only question left is, what's your first move going to be?